what you're going to ask me, but I'll just... Hi.
Okay.
Do you introduce myself? No.
Hello, I'm Ben. I'm Ben. What's your name? Nice to meet you.
Hi. This is... are you filming me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Greg from Dread Zone.
Are you in the band or are you the manager?
I'm in the band, yes. I started the band 22 years ago. I'm the founder member, Greg Dread.
So it's getting quite an old school band now.
We are old school, yeah. We're coming from the old school. We, our roots go back to Big Audio Dynamite in the 80s with Mick Jones, and then we went on and started Dread Zone in 1992. And you could say we're old school, and we're pushing it forward, so old and new.
Okay, I was going to wonder, have you heard of a film called My Son the Fanatic?
I have heard of that film. I believe we have some music in it for Little Britain, and it's Black Star Liner version, which is like, when it was released, Little Britain, I wanted to do different versions that kind of summed up Britain. So we had a jungle version from Bristol, we had an Indian northern version from Black Star Liner, and techno version, and then our song version. So I'm very familiar with that. Well, say very familiar. I haven't seen it for a few years.
Okay, do you consider yourself religious in any way?
It's the standard answer, I guess. Would you say would be that there is a spiritual element, obviously, to our early music. I wouldn't say I follow any religion, but obviously we do kind of have values that resonate with people who have, spiritual interests. I would say that, especially a lot earlier on our album Second Light that Little Britain is taken from. There's certain references, like on the cover as well, there's a stained glass window, and in some of the lyrics, like on Little Britain, we say ancient cross and Zion star, eastern ways and praise to Jah, which is kind of all a lot of religious motifs and ideas kind of merging together, and it's meant to be kind of representative of that kind of spiritual outlook in Britain, merging it all together. And we say, when the races pray as one, then the races will be one. Sorry, when the nation prays as one, then will the races all be one. So it's kind of like, which is a bit idealistic really, because never, religion itself, the different religions, they're too dogmatic and in their own kind of weird. So we espouse a kind of spirituality where everybody kind of merges together under the banner of music and good vibes.
Of course, in one of the tracks on First Light, you've got Love your sister and brother,
yeah,
and honour your mother and father, which is Exodus 20:11ish from the Ten Commandments.
Okay, yeah, I'm aware it's because, but then some of that spiritual references come from. There's actually originally a sample from Johnny Clark, a reggae track that he sung, and there in reggae music and dub, there's a lot of references to Bible works that the Jamaicans kind of reinvent for themselves. So there is that reference there.
My religious studies teacher said to me that Rastafarianism is basically Christianity. Would you consider all dub music to be religious in any way, or?
I wouldn't. I would say that all dub music. I mean, dub music kind of is taking reggae and breaking it down to the rhythmic elements and very simple approach, and it is an approach to life. So you could say it does have a religious kind of approach to it, but I wouldn't say that it is Christian in nature, or maybe some people see that Rastafarianism is Christianity with added herbs. So and the herbs kind of mellow you out and put you in a sort of space that could be sacred and spiritual. So there is that definite element there that gets you in touch with your inner self, which we're all trying to do. It's no good saying whether it's Christian or Catholic or Islamic or whatever. It's music, and it's getting that connection with the heart and soul inside.
Okay, I'll finish the interview here. Thank you very much.
hope I've answered all your questions.
Just wondering, would you mind if I please recorded Little Britain when you do the set later?
Not at all.
Do you
Have
mind
fun.
if I put it on YouTube?
Not at all.
Okay, do that then.
It's quite normal for people to do that. We do that at the end of the set. Look out for it.
It was rocking last year and I came.
Yeah, it's great.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Bye.
How was that?
Brilliant.